Michelle wants to share with you one of her passions, as you can see. I think you'll know what it is. When she started riding motorcycles in 2008, she got more than she bargained for. She discovered now that to let others know who she was. Her speech title is, "How Do You Define Yourself?" Take it away, Michelle.
Hold that down, please. Growing up, you tend to have ideas about what you want to be when you grow up, or who will I be when I grow up. I'm on that journey, and I hope that you are too. Sometimes we can define ourselves to the outside world, maybe in the house that we live in, or the car that we drive. Is it a BMW or a Jeep? I like to take it a little bit further and have learned to experience deeper as far as who I want to be and who I want the other people, or who I want others to know who I am. Because really, when it boils down to it, the only people who really know you are either family or extremely close friends. Therefore, I have my motorcycle. It has been an outlet for me to have others get to know who I am. Whether it's the bike itself, I could have easily chosen any type of motorcycle. Let's see, we've got dirt bikes, we've got sport bikes, and then cruisers. Dirt bikes, let me see, I don't have a truck, so I can't take it to where I need to ride. But it does look a lot of fun. The only thing I need to worry about on a dirt bike is if that tree is going to jump out in front of me. Otherwise, sport bikes scare me to death. Just last weekend, we were in the mountains, and I had a sport bike whiz by me on one of these 25-mile-an-hour curves. I don't know if just driving in a car is difficult enough to navigate through those curves. But on a bike, I mean, I'm using every muscle of my being to keep things in place where they need to be. And I've got a sport bike just whizzing by me. It scared me to death. Therefore, I don't think I have what it takes to be a sport bike rider. Instead, I chose a cruiser. It's red, it's beautiful, and it's my baby. Picked up riding about 5 years ago. This is my midlife crisis. And you know what I did? I brought my husband along with me. He and I have been riding since my 40th birthday, so it's been almost 6 years, and we have truly enjoyed the experience. It has developed into something we had no idea we could actually do. And I'm very grateful that we can do it together. But when I think about how this is helping to define me in ways that others can see, for those of you who know me, know that I like to be a little playful. Hence, the purple helmet. Isn't that awesome? Most bikers, they want their helmets to match their bike. Boring! Boring! Come on, give me a break. Love it. But of course, we've also got the serious side of us because we have our concepts. That allows Paul and I to talk. Which came in very handy last weekend as we were cruising up 75, and he was following a little too closely behind a semi. Had to let him know. But normally you'll see me cruising down the road. This is also a Bluetooth system with me bebopping to, let's see, what do I have here? Little Cherry Poppin' Daddies. Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
Good choice.
Gotta have a little Leonard Skinner in there. Oh yeah. Definitely Pat Benatar and Styx.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Definitely.
But that's usually me. Everybody says when they see me going down the road, I'm kind of doing something like this. But I'm concentrating on what I'm doing, I promise you. And last but not least, it's the attire. It was a little warm to wear the chaps today. And I'm very sorry about that, but they are necessary. It's very cold going down the road, and it does cut down on that coolness. But in Toastmasters, I have a saying, it's all about the points, correct?
Correct.
In my biker attire, it's all about the patches.
Oh, okay.
All of these have been personally chosen at different points in our journey to represent either where we've been or maybe something that I'm interested in. My first patch here was the Canadian and American flag. And essentially, it's a great conversation starter as well. Everybody wants to ask me if I'm from Canada, which is fine, my parents are. And then I also have room, whoops. I also have room on my patch here for all my bikes that I've represented. I started off on a Honda, and now I've moved up to a Kawasaki. And there's room for a patch. You never know. I don't know if I'm going to be converted to a Harley girl. I really don't. They don't. The bikes don't excite me. My husband has a Harley, and I'm not really digging it too much. I liked his Yamaha before that. So we don't know yet. But of course, who doesn't love peace, right?
Right.
And then I want to show everybody who I'm riding for. So I want to also be safe when I'm riding, hence the cross. But for those of you who know me, know that I have a little bit of an attitude. Just a little one. Not a lot. So I've got my girls, or deal with it, girls ride too.
Yeah.
Like I said, these are great conversation starters, more along the lines of people are asking me, oh, where did you get your patch? I love your patch. Where do I get one? So it's a lot of fun. The biker community is a tight-knit community. We're C-level executives. Both my husband and I are. It's not all the roughnecks that it used to be. It's attracted a much nicer crowd, if you will. But there's one patch that can only be earned. It cannot be bought. And that's the patch of when you truly are a rider, you have to put in the time. And last weekend, we drove from here in Orlando all the way to Tennessee.
Oh.
In 4.5 days, we rode 1,500 miles.
Oh, wow.
It was awesome, and I would do it again every day of the week. But what I brought home as my souvenir is my little sun patches on my gloves.
Wow, how funny.
Yes.
So this is a patch that definitely defines me that nobody can take away.
Wow.
Thank you.